What's up, traders? Coming at you today on a Saturday. Wanted to give you a video on trading with conviction. That's right, trading with conviction. When you begin to trade, you have to be convinced that the move that you're making is the right move. Now, what do we do that based on? We base that on technical and fundamental analysis. Technical analysis means that there's something technical, levels of support and resistance that support you entering or exiting a position. Okay, so the stock that we want to talk about right now is KODK. Now, I want to first let you know that I was big on KODK. I've been big on KODK since they ran. September the 16th. I'm telling everyone, tune out the noise. Tune out the noise. KODK is going to make a run. KODK is going to do what it's supposed to do. Okay, so I'm looking at the short float. I'm looking at the price levels. I'm looking at number one, the smart money. What is smart money? Smart money are hedge funds, investors, professional investors, investment banks that are buying up a certain stock. Okay, so right now we want to look at who's buying this stock up. So I came across an article. First, if you're on Thinkorswim, you can easily access this information. I went and I'm looking at the fact that hedge funds are buying up this stock. Okay, 13G, Southeastern Asset Management. They had a 55% stake, but now it's only 15. Still, they're confident enough to keep a stake in KODK. Okay, what else? There was another investment company that bought KODK as well. And boom, search CNN. KODK stock soars after big hedge fund buys stake. Who was the hedge fund? Eastman Kodak. D.E. Shaw, a money manager run by billionaire David Shaw, and the firm where Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos met his now ex-wife Mackenzie, owns more than a 5% stake. So you got a lot of smart money. Look, the only thing you have to do is go to the SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission, the filings, type in what company you're thinking about investing in. Boom. Everything that comes up. When a company, an investment company or partner takes more than a 5% stake or buys a certain amount of shares, they have to disclose it. They have to put it on the SEC website to let the world know they are investing in a certain company. They can't hide. So one of the things we have to learn how to do is follow smart money. Because again, you have to realize these places, D.E. Shaw, these places are, they have billions of dollars or hundreds of millions of dollars in research. So they have already researched with all of their employees what stocks are worth investing in. So this is you're basically following this trend, this pattern. You're basically getting millions of dollars of research for free, literally for free at the click of a button. So back to the fundamentals, who we are. Let's look at their principles. Who do they have? They got 1,500 people. They got 1,500 people working with them to help them make the best decisions investment-wise possible. Okay? Now, remember I tweeted, I took some shares at 855 and I drew trend lines. This is very important. Once you draw support and resistance, you see where this stock keeps trying to go down to a certain level. It keeps trying to go down to a certain level and can't. I had already drew my trend lines. This is where you make your last stand, where there's support and resistance. Okay, so I'm tweeting about it, but you have to realize as well that smart money are not trading stocks, they're investing. So while these hedge funds have bought shares at $5 a stock and $6 a stock, they're not exiting and entering trades. We have to realize that setting stop losses are good, but if you really want to trade or invest like investors trade, you have to make a bet and stick with it, you know, for at least a few days, okay? As long as it doesn't break below the levels that you're comfortable with, which means don't go in with a lot of big size unless you really think this stock is going to make a big move and you're willing to risk a certain amount. So I got in at 855. Of course, it shakes down, it recovers, okay? Now the next day the stock runs up to 9. I'm feeling pretty good, but see, I drew my line in the sand right here. This is where I was willing to make my last stand, around $8. I should have set my stop right below $8 because a lot of times round numbers is where people buy and sell. So if it's going to break below 8, it's going to break all the way down. If it bounces at 8, which it did, it can take off again. So of course, it goes down. I didn't like this big red bar. I sell. It recovers within minutes. Within 5 minutes, I'm back profitable, but I'd already sold. Okay. The next thing you know, it runs to 10. The next thing you know, it runs to 11. The next thing you know, it runs to $12. A high of $12. So that's what we miss out on. Trade with conviction. When you make a bet, when you think something is going to go in a certain direction, sometimes you have to stick with it for more than a day, sometimes for more than a week, okay? So just wanted to give you some encouragement on a Saturday. Hope everybody's blessed. We thank God for the opportunity to participate in these markets. And if you have any questions, please feel free to email me, text me, follow me on Twitter. Please give this video a like, a thumbs up, comment, and share. We appreciate it.